What's going on? What's going on? Let me adjust this camera real quick. All right. It's been gone for about like a week or so. Coming back at you. Just today, I wanted to just touch bases and talk about what I had done this week. And basically, I seen the Shazaam movie and give my opinion on it. I thought the Shazaam movie was actually pretty good. I liked the way they put the movie together. I thought it was very refreshing to see a movie so lighthearted from the DC universe and fun and humorous, and it didn't take itself too serious. I thought that was pretty cool. Most DC stories and movies are real dark. I like the darkness though, but I mean, it was good to see something a little different. So basically, they had, if you're not familiar with the story, you had a guy who actually was a kid who was living in a foster home, this and that. I'm not sure if they changed it for the movie because I don't watch or read Shazaam a lot. So I don't know a whole lot about the character per se. I know about more of the more prominent ones in the DC universe. But so yeah, dude basically living in a foster home, and he ended up going to like an alternate universe, and then he had seen this old wizard named Shazaam. I'm not gonna give away the whole story. So he basically ended up getting his powers from the dude, and then there was another dude who had like mirror abilities, and he had a plot to basically take the powers away from him. So the whole movie, he's basically trying to learn how to work his powers, and he's basically fighting for his friends and stuff. It's a pretty cool movie. So some things I actually liked. I liked the costume. The Shazaam costume was dope. It was dope because that's exactly how it was. A very close representation of how it looked in the comic, at least. It was a little more detailed though. I thought that was awesome. Like when you look at the fabric and the thread, because I went and saw it at IMAX. So when you look at the thread, you could actually see the weave of the red outfit. It was pretty cool, man. I like that. I like the fact that the actor who played Shazaam was pretty good. He was very convincing, and he just looked like the role of a good guy. So I thought they casted him very well. I thought that was also cool how they had his hair was always exactly the same. Like his hair never changed. If yo fell through a brick wall and got kicked off of a glass building, and when yo hit the ground, his hair was exactly the same. So I thought that was pretty awesome. I also liked the antagonist too. He was pretty cool. He reminded me of the guy from, what the hell was that movie called? The movie with Jessica. Roger Rabbit, Who Framed Roger Rabbit. He reminded me of the antagonist on there, the old bald guy with the eye and shit. He looked a lot like that guy. And I'm wondering if they had that as an influence for the dude when they casted him, or when they made the character in general over on the screen. But yeah, I thought that was awesome. I like the fact that dude was learning how to use his powers, and he basically went through trials and tribulations trying to figure out which abilities he had. I thought that was good. There's a lot of other stuff I like too, but I don't want to give the story away. So yeah, some things I didn't like really. I can't say they were too much. I feel like the story in certain spots, it got a little dry, and like it started to lose my attention, like in some of the scenes where they were setting up the action and all that other stuff. So I mean, it's one of those things really where you gotta set the story up. I think the majority of movies will have that problem where they go through a dry spot where they're explaining the plot and all that, but you gotta really bear with it. But that's just a personal gripe of mine. Otherwise, man, I really didn't have too much bad to say about it, man. I thought the family, the way the story was written, when the family found out he was Shazaam, I thought that was a little unbelievable, but of course it is a comic book. But like, they didn't really make a big deal out of the joint. I thought that was kind of suspect. They could have changed that a little bit, but otherwise I thought it was a good movie, man. Did any of you other guys see the movie? And if you did, let me know what you guys think in the comment section. And I'll be glad to bounce ideas back and forth off with you for another one, because they're definitely gonna come out with a part 2. I'm pretty sure. So that makes, I thought, I didn't see Aquaman yet. I was supposed to have gone to see it. I didn't see it. I liked all the Batman series. I liked Batman versus Superman. Even though it crammed a bunch of shit in one movie and it was too much, but the overall feel of the movie was good. I liked that. I liked all the Superman movies. Did not see Wonder Woman either. That slipped through the cracks as well as Aquaman, so I gotta check those two out. But I have to say, people give the DC movies a bad rap because they compare them to Marvel. But to be honest with you, man, the movies are still good. Like, yo, they might not compare to Avengers. The Justice League might not compare to Avengers, but hey, man, it's still a good movie. So it could have been way worse. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Meanwhile, I'm gonna go ahead and punch this clock. Take it easy. Peace.